Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tyree and I'm here with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to achieve what is called the Bohemian knotless box braids. I tried my best. I'm a beginner, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to do that as a beginner. And while you're here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This look and style took me about 10 hours total. I split it between 2 days. I worked on the back for 5 hours, and then the next day I worked on the sides 2.5 hours each. It didn't really seem as long as the 10 hours sound. I just watched a couple movies and I was done. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how I was able to do the last 3 braids because it's the exact same process I did for every single braid in my hair. So there was nothing different for any of them. There was nothing special. So I'm just showing you guys the last 3 braids. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so here is the braiding hair that I used. I used the Express braiding hair, pre-stretch braiding hair in 52 inches, and it comes with 3 bundles. So I used a total of 5 bundles, and then I used the Freetress Water Wave, and that's it right here, the Water Wave. If it comes out frayed, I found that it helped me a lot by using some of my curling custard and putting it onto the Water Wave braiding hair, because it encouraged the curls to basically stick together and be more defined. So that's a cheat code for you guys. This part of the video is very self-explanatory. I'm just parting my hair. We're working on the 3rd to last braid. So I'm going to use some edge booster edge control, and that's going to help me make the braid more defined and the parting more defined. So I'm going to start my very first plait with my own hair. And then once I finish the very first plait, I'm going to loop in my very first piece of braiding hair by looping it under my pinky and then bringing one end of the braiding hair between my thumb and index finger. And then I'm plaiting one end of that braiding hair. And then once I finish the first plait with the braiding hair, I bring down the second part of the braiding hair into the next plait. And then I feed in my second piece of braiding hair, doing the same thing, putting it between my thumb and index finger while holding on to the other end with my pinky. And now I'm bringing down the next end into the next plait. So for this particular style, I'm only doing just 2 pieces of braiding hair. I am okay with the sides of the braids as well as the length, so I only felt the need to do just 2 pieces of braiding hair to feed in. And now I'm getting to the point where I want to add in my water wave braid, so I'm laying it over my head because I only want to braid in just one side of this because we're going to leave the other side out for the actual look of the braid. I don't know how else to explain that, sorry. But we're just braiding in one end of the water wave curls because we're going to leave the other end out. And now you see me pull down the water wave curl, and now it's outside of the braid. And now we move on to the second to last braid. And I'm just repeating the same steps. So I'm using edge booster to help define the part as well as the braid. And now I'm going to plait my hair first. And I get to this point where my thumb and index finger meet, and I'm going to loop the braiding hair into my pinky and then in between my thumb and index finger and plait it. and then I'm going to pull down the other end and plait the rest of that particular braiding hair. Then I get to this point again where my thumb and index finger meet, so I'm going to feed in my next piece of braiding hair. I put it in between my thumb and index finger and I plait it. Pay attention to my pinky because I'm still holding on to one end of the braiding hair, and then I plait it. You guys can see I'm struggling with braiding. I'm not the best at it, but I'm trying to do whatever is working for me and making me comfortable. So I flip the braid over because it's easier for me to braid underhand this way. And now I'm just putting in my water wave curl, so I'm laying it into the path of the braid so that I can feed in one end of it and braid it into the braid and leave the other end out. So now I need to dip my hair into hot water, but I don't want to mess up the water wave curls. So I am actually going to pull all of those up from each braid and clip them on the top of my head. I'm going to do it for each side of my head. You won't see me do it for the back, but I did do the back. Other YouTubers said that you shouldn't dip this part of your hair into the hot water because it'll make it go straight. So that's why I'm clipping it to the top of my head so that it's not in the way. So you only see me dipping just the actual braids. And now I'm just taking some hair oil and going through my braids. I didn't have any spray, so that's why I'm just rubbing some oil through my braids to encourage them to separate and also to give it some shine and some slip. And then I'm going to style my hair. So I'm styling my baby hairs. Baby hairs really make this style stand out. So I'm doing that and also adding in some gold clips. And this is pretty much the finished look. You guys can see the length of it. I am going to try one hairstyle for you guys. I also wanted to show you guys how big my boxes are. Again, I'm a first time or second time braider at this point, but I'm still a beginner. So definitely give it a try if you haven't yet. But I am going to wrap up this video and show you guys one style that's common amongst people who get this particular hairstyle. So it's really cute. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.